we're going to simplify this logarithmic function here. We have log base b of fourth root of x over x to the third power. Okay, so the first thing we got to do with such problem is being able to rewrite it with powers instead of having the radical. So we have to eliminate the radical, right? And to do that, here's what's happening. So we have log base b. What's happening here is then x over z to the third power 1 over 4. Okay? So this is what we're dealing with. So because this is what we're dealing with, what's going to happen, then we can now apply the 1 over 4 as a power to each of the powers for the expression that we have top and bottom separately. That means what? That means this can be realized log base b of what? So this one is an invisible one here, always, if there's nothing. So you have a power inside parentheses, another power outside parentheses. The rule says to do what? Multiply the powers, correct? So that'd be 1 times 1/4, so that gives us x power 1 over 4. Over, so what's happening for the z? Z, so 3 times a quarter, that'd be 3 over 4. Because remember, when you're multiplying it, it's only multiplying the 3 by 1, which is 3, then over 4. Okay? Because there's nothing at the bottom to multiply that with. Okay? Unless you claiming the 1, but we don't need to go that far. So this is what we have so far. Okay? But knowing this, what can we do after? Now we have a rational expression that we're dealing with. So that means we can rewrite it by using the quotient rule for logarithmic functions. So this one will give us what? So that gives us log base b of what? X power 1 over 4 minus log base b of 3 over 4. All right, okay? So once we concentrate on that now, what's going to happen? So now we have powers that we got to deal with. So because we have powers to deal with, so we got to use the power rule of logarithmic functions. So that will give us what? So the quarter is going to come down. So it's going to be 1 over 4 log base b of x minus 3/4 times log base b of z. That's supposed to be z here. Okay? Forget about the z. Okay? That should have been here coming in reverse. Okay? So we cut it afterwards. All right? Okay, so this is the final answer here, ladies and gentlemen. And also don't go too quick so that you forget about things like that. Okay? Thank you.